Hey everyone, welcome to Jibber Jabber,
a kiki where we talk about whatever we want.
With your hosts,
Miss
Kevin
and Edie, your friendly neighborhood queers.
Ba-ba-boom.
Sweet intro music. Ba-ba-boom.
Ba-ba-boom. Hashtag ba-ba-boom. Why didn't I think of that until just now?
Ba-ba-boom. B-A-B-A-B-O-O-M.
I guess so.
Ba-boom, boom.
Ba-boom.
Ba-boom, boom.
Ba-boom. Ba-boom.
Welcome, listeners. Welcome all. Hi, how are you?
Welcome. Thanks for
Hi.
joining us.
Welcome to our home.
Our little digital home. Yeah, it is episode 2 of our little minisode Jibber Jabber. And I just love saying that name still. Jibber Jabber. I feel like
Jibber.
we should do that SNL meme of sweater weather. Finally, Jibber Jabber.
Sweater weather.
Oh my gosh. So it's Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph.
Oh, I was thinking of Coffee Talk with
Ms.
Linda Richman. Love
Here
some
we go.
Coffee Talk with Linda Richman.
Finally, sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Well, finally, Jibber Jabber.
Finally, Jibber Jabber.
Episode 2 of our little mini-sode Jibber Jabber.
Yes, and Satan bless Jibber Jabber, and Satan bless my antidepressants and vitamin D, which I'm about to take on mic. That's right.
It down.
Take your pills, everyone.
Jagged little pill. Realness.
I wore that shit out on my CD player, my Discman.
Yes,
Jagged little pill.
I certainly did.
Walking around the community pool like I was in a music video. Just like none of them understands me.
You were too cool. They didn't understand you.
They
couldn't.
didn't, but in another way, they very much did.
Well, I would love to poke open that wound and see what's going on. I would love to do shit like that for this podcast for sure, because we all have our fun, sad stories.
It definitely was. We spent every summer afternoon and evening at this pool by our house, and it was like a keeping up with the Joneses type situation too, because everybody in the neighborhood would go to that pool unless they were mega rich, and then they were going to some county pool.
Sure.
But there was this family who I will not name, but they were very LL Bean catalog, and there were 1 million kids, and they all played lacrosse, and there were 1 million kids, and they hated me, and I hated them. I think I got in a fist fight with one of them one time.
Oh, come on now. You got some beans, spill them.
It was one punch, and it was anticlimactic. I punched this kid who was younger than me in the arm. His name, I can tell you his first name. His first name was Steele with an E. Steele.
No.
So, it's cool that I punched him in the arm. It's fine.
Why would you name your son?
I don't know. But they all had, terrible early 2000s floppy lacrosse hair.
Oh,
and I think Steele and his brothers were making, just constantly making fun of me. And I had one of those, can't take it anymore. I just did, what is that? What is the movie where Michael Douglas goes on a rampage because they don't serve breakfast anymore at the McDonald's? Falling Down.
Falling Down.
There's a movie called
Deep
Falling
cut.
Down. It's one of those Joker style, straight cis white man just can't take it anymore and goes on a rampage.
Society, man.
But I had a falling down moment, and it lasted 1 second when I punched Steele in the arm, and then it was over. And I went back to Jagged Little Pill.
I have a question here. Were the parents memorable in your mind? And if so, who would play them in a movie?
Yes, they were memorable in my mind. In fact, I think I saw the mom of that family 2 months ago in my neighborhood, in my real life. And there was
Who
an
invited
insane
her?
part of me that was like, I don't know, it was public. She was allowed to be there, I guess. But there was an insane part of me that was like, say hi. I'm like, she won't remember who the fuck you are. And if she does,
Never
it will
say
be a
hi.
bad memory. Don't say hi.
Fuck her. Yeah.
Who would play her? Like a mean Emma Thompson.
Hmm.
Ooh,
All right.
mean Emma Thompson. Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a pinchier face, but like if
Nice.
Emma Thompson were playing like mean and cold and like waspy with a really intense tan.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And then what about the dad?
I don't remember the dad as much. I think he was some finance guy.
Oh, a dime
What about
a
the
dozen.
kid? What about Steele?
Oh God. A younger version of the non-JTT kid from Home Improvement, because Steele was very, very blonde.
I see the oldest.
The blockhead.
Who was the blockhead?
Whoever the blockhead was.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Steele didn't have a blockhead, but you know what? He was kind of like Tom Felton-y in the Harry Potter years.
Okay, that's fair.
So actually,
Okay.
scratch the Home Improvement kid. Tom Felton would play Steele.
This movie is starting to come together. I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I think I punched Steele after getting some kind of Choco Taco situation or 2 Choco Tacos, because that was the life that I publicly led. Maybe having read the Weekly World News, which I bought all the time when I was a kid. I bought a Choco Taco and had the Weekly World News and then got into it with Steele. That's probably some like high noon, some July Saturday.
Just
It
couldn't
sounds
take
like-
it anymore.
Peak summer vacation.
Look, once you
Restlessness.
unravel the onion of Edie, it gets sadder and sadder, listener. It doesn't. This is,
And it's not the onion.
No,
No.
it's not the onion that's making you cry. It's the pathetic circumstances of my childhood and adolescence.
That's what I love about you. Oh, you sad story.
Sad stories.
All your sad stories. Hey, any sad community pool hijinks from you guys?
Ooh, yeah, probably, most likely. But I didn't do community
None that immediately
pool.
spring to mind.
I can tell you about
Like-
my pool growing up.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so Miss has seen the progression of my childhood pool. My parents divorced when I was very young. I think I was 4. And my mom did not know how to maintain the pool, so she just didn't. So it was
You know
an
what?
in-ground
Respect.
pool.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few years, of course, the water was completely gone. The liner started to be ripped off. It started curling from the sun. And then afterwards, all the cement was exposed. And then by the time I sold the house, there were literal trees growing out and an entire pumpkin patch, because one Halloween, it just threw my jack-o'-lantern in.
Oh my God.
There was
You
a
created
legitimate
life.
pumpkin
did.
patch.
Created
in there.
life.
And I created a whole ecosystem terrarium kind of situation, because that led to an entire population of tadpoles and frogs and crickets. It was a whole life cycle.
So how much value did that pool in that state add to your mom's house when you sold it?
Negative $40,000.
Like, what was the bump? Like, what was the bump? The tadpole bump, the pumpkin bump, the
So the
trees growing out of
pumpkin
it bump.
So I didn't get it's shockingly, you don't get a lot with the trees. It's a zoning thing. I don't know. But
Tree law is weird.
tree law is weird. And I know you don't need to study that in law school, but I think you all
Not
should.
specifically.
I think you all should really revisit it. But no. The house was, we sold it for a profit, I'll say.
Nice.
That's all I'll say about it.
It was the pumpkin patch that
It
put
was.
you over the top, I'm sure.
saying nothing. I don't know who bought it. Maybe they are a couple of, like, I don't know, swamp witches.
I mean,
Yes.
that would be the
Like,
best.
you can have the
situation.
house as long as, like, stipulated
As
in the
is.
deed. Keep it as is. Keep the pool as is. It remains untouched. There's
Untouched.
lives at stake.
Yeah. And
Families of frogs.
families of frogs, all of their potion making needs, they could probably get from that pool. Well,
Toe of frog, multiple toes of multiple frogs. Go for it.
Tadpoles, frog eyes. I don't know. Frog's breath, I think, is a thing.
What spell needs frog's breath?
You don't know.
I don't know. Ask the Sanderson sisters. I don't know.
Hey, Siri, what spell needs frog's breath? I don't know. Siri didn't have helpful. I thought that Siri was going to say that he didn't understand, but...
Look, she's smart, but she's not omnipotent, all right? She doesn't know everything. So, you all, by the time this episode airs, I know I will have already watched Hocus Pocus 2 by that point, because it's coming out on Friday, September 30th.
They're back.
And I've heard good things about it from reviews. I have. So I'm Trey excited.
Yeah,
I think we're going to do a double feature. We're going to have a good time.
I think that's awesome. How did it end?
They did not suck the souls out of the lives of the children of Salem by sun up, so they exploded into jeweled, glittery craziness.
So they exploded in glitter?
They sure did, and that's all that we know. And everyone lived happily ever after.
Now, I am both a bad goth and a bad queer for this, but I've only seen Hocus Pocus once.
I saw it once. My
feelings.
Last year for the first time.
Is Devon Sawa in it?
No.
Is that Casper? Is Devon Sawa?
That's Casper. Devon Sawa's in Casper.
Is Thora Birch in it?
Yes.
That's baby Thora Birch. Okay. Is there a cat that turns into a cute boy?
Yes.
Okay, who is the cute boy?
Thackeray Banks.
The actor's name is Thackeray
No.
Banks?
The actor, I don't know his name, but he was on NCIS forever. I just don't remember his name.
Thackeray Banks.
Sean Murray.
What? The
Sean
nerd
Murray.
from NCIS is the cute boy?
Uh-huh. And his entire voice was ADR'd because he had an American accent and they had to make him British.
Oh my God. Yeah, this boy was cuter when I was a child than he is looking back. Granted, it's also because I'm 35 and I'm looking at a man who was a child at the time.
Sure. It was a good awakening for baby gay Kevin.
It was like a Colin Firth Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy out of the pond.
Absolutely. And I just unlocked a memory today when I was texting my friend about Hocus Pocus 2 that I have not accessed in a good long while. So I remember, I watched Hocus Pocus so much growing up. I know that movie verbatim, but I vividly remember I used to take Scotch tape and I used to put on my fingernails.
Oh my God, yes.
So I could do magic like Bette Midler. And I could just do that. And I'm sure my mom was looking over from the family room and just staring at me being like, no. Get a grip, Maureen.
Get a grip, Maureen. Your son's not a homosexual.
Yeah, that's exactly how that goes.
But cut to me again. And another night I was playing Kathy Najimy's character and I was riding the Electrolux vacuum cleaner around my playroom.
That's adorable.
That's precious. That's so cute.
I was really gay.
Now, and then there's the time he made a mural to share as a child.
Yes,
Maureen didn't know. She didn't know.
No, she didn't know.
She had
She had the audacity to be surprised.
Her inner self knew. She told her inner self that
she absolutely knew in her inner self, but she never accessed her inner self.
Never.
So
that's true.
She knew, but she never acknowledged it. If we're going to talk about sad stories.
Oh.
That's what I love about you. All your sad
stories. He just loves music. He loves
divas. He just loves divas.
He likes strong.
He's a straight boy who loves divas. Dime a dozen.
He loves divas. He's going to make an excellent husband to a woman.
Correct.
To a woman, yes.
I'm going to teach him all of the manners. I'm going to teach him all of the chores. He's going to know how to do all of the domestic stuff. He's going to be a great husband to a wife one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Plot twist. I am.
Oh my God. Now, folks, the magic 90s movie that I watched all the time was a little film called Practical Magic.
That's the one that we watched.
Yes.
I've seen that movie like 100 times.
Right? 100 times. Mm-hmm. That guy from ER was bad, but so good. And I loved that he was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandy was so hot. And Nicole Kidman was so hot. And everybody in that, and Aiden Quinn was kind of hot. Everybody in that movie was hot as fuck.
And it made me want to try Margarita.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it made Margarita seem like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It made alcohol in general and dancing around a kitchen island seem incredibly
very fun. Yeah.
But you know what? I never... Oh, no, never mind. I definitely wanted to be one of those witches too, but I also just wanted to be one of the townfolk ladies that worked in like the soap shop maybe. That got to like help at the end, but you're a muggle, but you still got some powers. I
Kevin
has
always yearned for a backup role. Kevin has yearned for the shadows since birth.
That's where I shine.
I always wanted to be one of the Supremes. The non-Diana Ross one. I always wanted to be a Pip.
Yeah, that's legitimate. He wanted to be a backup singer.
I've always wanted to be a background singer, backup singer.
Yes.
For a Cher, for
one of his many divas.
Or one of those
20 feet from stardom.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I wanted to be a working musician.
Yes.
He wanted all the work and none of the pay or recognition.
But then I grew up and thought, well, that is a lot of work still. So
yeah,
I came down from the cloud.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of work and you don't get like a limo and a cool house.
No. But yeah, that is my sad story.
That's a lovely childhood dream. You know, I want to be an arena touring backup singer. That's a really cool childhood dream.
It's a niche market for sure.
Yeah, I wanted, because everyone else wanted to be the pop star. You know, everyone wants the spotlight. Yeah. I'm not trying to fight other people for the spotlight. To quote Gene Belcher, I'm an indoor cat. I've been declawed. You know, like I can't defend myself.
I refer to myself as an indoor cat a lot. Sorry, I'm an indoor cat. I couldn't.
The accuracy of that statement is profound.
There's nothing about me that doesn't scream indoor cat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I came across something on Reddit earlier, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. There's this man, his French man. His name is Michel Lotito. He was known as Monsieur Mouth Mange Tout. Mange Tout.
Oh God, what did he eat?
I don't want to know.
A Cessna 150 plane.
He didn't eat a Cessna 150. You can't.
Yes, no, you can. He has a very strange digestive tract that allows him to break down metals.
He just broke up a plane into tiny parts and then ate it?
Yes.
Is he a robot?
No, he said he would dip it in some lubricant.
What the fuck? I thought you were going to say hot sauce. I thought you were going to say I dip it in Frank's Red Hot.
Psychological disorder.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, this is like
It's like one of those people who's like, I'm married to the roller coaster. Now watch me in the roller coaster fuck. Like, you're not married to the roller coaster. You're near it. He ate a plane.
He ate a plane.
He survived eating the plane?
It is estimated that between 1959 and 1997, Lotito had eaten nearly 9 tons of metal. His method for eating all of this metal was to break it into small pieces before attempting to eat it. He then drank mineral oil. And continued to drink water.
It's better.
So he's just like greasing the wheels. He's just greasing the track.
Did he enjoy it?
He's got to. He did it for decades.
Get out of it.
He has a Guinness World Record.
Another day at the metal eating factory. Just got to clock in, clock out. No, he loves it.
He holds the record for the strangest diet for Guinness Book of Records. I guess there's that.
Worth it.
He did die 10 days after his 57th birthday in the year 2007. He died
Was it a septic colon?
He died of natural causes.
I guess it's to the extent that like metal naturally perforates every little strip of your colon. Yeah, I guess that's natural.
Like choking on a grape is natural.
But yes, that is Michel Lotito. Eater of
I'm upset. I'm just going to say
Michelle, that's fucked. I don't like it. I don't like it. It was from the 50s to the 90s.
97.
He ate 9 tons of metal and then however much fucking mineral oil.
I don't know why this is like actually making me
10 years later.
nauseous. I don't know
because
why.
It's really disgusting.
Well, it's a lot of.
It's not disgusting. I can't understand how you would start. Why? Like, is it a deficient? I think I hate it. So
I guess I think that's fair. I think I
hate it.
I don't think I support it either.
Good.
There is some fucking shit ass Michelin-starred restaurant where they serve you plates with like 2 tablespoons of bullshit on it. Is genius. Well, people already put fucking gold leaf on bullshit.
I don't care about this goose egg foam that you have presented to me. Oh God,
what is it with chefs and foam? Sorry. Why do they think that anybody wants like foam instead of food? I've taken something tasty and I've made it foam. Have you eaten foam?
I say all of this as someone that has gone to those said restaurants and has actually eaten like the foam shit. And I'm like,
the foams?
That's kind of cool.
But worth it? Does it taste weird. Like food? Or is it like a facsimile of food?
No, it tastes really good.
Interesting.
Like, give me...
I guess.
Give me like a disgusting amount. Like, give me a bucket of eggplant parm for like $14.
Ooh.
Give me that. Mm-hmm. I don't want...
Yeah. That's what you want?
If I am not...
Give me chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Give me some chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I'd rather have some chicken nuggets than some foam.
My mother-in-law is very much like this. No matter how delicious the food is, if there is not a lot of it, it is not worth it to her.
Are we sure she's not American?
No, she is Singaporean and she immigrated to Australia. But I have been at restaurants with her where they'll get the food brought to her and she'll turn to the waiter and just like super seriously be like, is that all? Is that all I get? Is that all I get?
I'm dying.
Lady, I didn't.
Is that all I get? I've been told that she has been known to say, where's the rest of it? Did you keep it in the back? Did you eat it yourself?
Ooh.
Mom gets on a tear. But she came to America for our wedding, even though she hates travel, which is very lovely of her. Thrilled with every American restaurant we went to because it's an enormous amount of food. So much. She loved it. Loved every second of it.
Good for her. Good.
Ooh, well, us talking about food right now, that is a good clue for my true crime story for next week's episode.
Food?
And I'll just say that.
Munch. Either a criming chef or a crimer who munches on people. Ooh, that was
a no. That was a no.
You tried to save it.
That was a
you tried to save it to be like it was a maybe, but it's a no.
Hum around it, but it was a no.
It was an absolute.
All right, so it's not cannibals.
Not going to be cannibals.
It's actual food, not.
Oh wait, except though
meat.
Speaking of cannibals, for just a moment, on last week's Jibber Jabber, we did talk about the Dahmer miniseries. Speaking of cannibals, totally cool segue. We talked about the Dahmer Netflix series, which I'm not going to watch, nor am I going to watch Blondes, the Marilyn Monroe movie. But
no.
Both of those films have something very important in common. Guess what it is? I texted you about it earlier. You've probably forgotten. Nick Cave and Warren Ellis did the soundtracks, motherfuckers.
That's right.
Oh, you must be thrilled.
I'm going to listen to the soundtracks. I'm not going to watch the stuff.
Now, when you say soundtracks, that's not the scoring, right?
Yeah, the score. Yeah, Nick does scores.
Well, let me get into this gig then. Nick Cave used a whale in the Dahmer thing. Not only just any whale, he used I can't tell you how I know this, but it is just auditory memory. He used the same whale song. He incorporated that as Leslie Knope used when she put it on the mixed CD that she made for Ben and hers road trip.
Make it a non-horny road trip.
Indianapolis.
Yes,
non-horny road trip.
Indianapolis. He's got tape.
I will find those clips somehow, and I will figure out how to do that on social media. But it is the same, people.
It's the Wilhelm scream of
how do you
whale
know
sounds.
It's the same.
It's the Wilhelm scream of whale songs. Is that part?
Excellent. Excellent.
That's
all.
Do
it one more time. I'm not. All right.
Now, when Kevin does a whale sound, he makes the face of Sloth from the Goonies. It's just a or like a hunchback from Notre Dame, like the Disney version. Yes. Sloth love chunk.
Yeah. What were we just talking about?
We were talking about that your true crime story next week has to do with food, but not people as food.
No, not people as food. And
the food fight murderer.
Miss, how would you describe how a food fight murderer would do it?
Here's what happens. A stranger comes in silently, unrecognizable, perfectly plain. We're in an open space. Somebody starts a food fight. It gets out of control. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody knows what's happening. Somebody gets snatched. Somebody gets killed.
It's like
end of story.
The lights off in Clue and then turning it back on.
Yes.
Well, gang, listener, think about what your version of what your guess for Kevin's true crime story is going to be. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Miss just kind of spoiled it for all of us with the food fight killer. But if you have guesses, by all means, just get at us with those guesses. And
where could they do that?
creepyinquiriespod@gmail.com would be great. Or you can hit us up on social media at creepyinquiriespod. That would be the best way to get us. And if you're also interested while you're there, you could give us a cute little rate and review on any platform that you're listening to.
And when you give us a review, give us 5 stars, or I am going to dub over all of your speech with a British actor.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Give us 5 stars, or sorry.
Or Kevin's gonna die.
He's gonna die of
if you don't give us 5 stars. Kevin is gonna die of TB. All right?
He's gonna get the consumption and die.
Give us 5 stars, or I will come eat your car after 9 years.
Worth the wait.
No. I don't like it.
Thank you so much for listening to our second episode of Jibber Jabber. We hope you're having a great week, and until next time.